Ayo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Happy Friday. A happy Friday it is indeed. We're finishing off a big week, man. Small caps, red hot. Small caps are red hot. We've been talking about it all week. Lessons we went over all week, implemented again here today. Another big win here today. We're going to talk about it all on this live stream, folks. Welcome to the TC live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those of you that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal, and that is to learn, trade, and profit together. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here, totally free on this YouTube channel where myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets and share with you free lessons that are going to help you become a better trader. Take a moment right now, guys. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications. If you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the place. We're also streaming live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Share this stream on your own social medias. Make sure we can reach out, help, and empower and educate as many retail traders as we possibly can. All right. I told you guys we're going to cover a lot of lessons on this live stream, just like all of my live streams. Get ready to take some notes, get some pen and paper, because we're going to be recapping some lessons today that we've actually gone over this last week that once again helped us implement in our trading today a 24% gain on ticker symbol XBIO. We're going to talk about it here today. But why should you listen to any of the lessons I cover with you? Guys, I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career as a trader working for a fund in New York City. My very first job out of college in 2007. Then 2008 happened, the Great Recession, the housing market crisis, but I actually went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards during that chaotic time in the market. But before they would ever let me touch $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive training program. I had access to some of the top trading tools, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders, and that is exactly what the True Trading Group platform is based on. Now, I know it's Friday. We're not going to take up too much of your time, but pay attention because you're going to really learn something today on this live stream. It's going to help you when you're trading as early as Monday to start to make some profit. You could have implemented a lot of our lessons earlier in the week. You could have used them here today on our trade today. But we're going to start the live stream off. Before I get into the lessons, we're going to start off with the Q&A. I'm going to give some time for people to log on. The markets just ended. A lot of people are still trading NRXP or NAOV. Some after hours runners. I know that. So we're going to give some time for people to log on. And I'm going to start off with a Q&A session where you guys can ask me anything that you guys want. Then we're going to be discussing the weekly recap. I'm going to break down that XBIO trade, the 24% gain. And we're going to be going over like what to expect next week from small caps. What am I seeing in small caps? What do I think we're going to get in small caps next week? The overall markets also all-time highs today. So today was just a really good day in the markets in general. You had a lot of your large cap stocks up at new all-time highs. You had Facebook is a monster, Roku's a monster, the SPY, NASDAQ, everything, new all-time highs. You also had small caps continue to bring the heat. This is an excellent time in the markets right now. There's a lot of action, a lot of volatility, and it's not a typical summer. Usually, like July into August, things slow down. Not this year. Things are red hot. Get your butts in chat. Okay, now listen up, listen good. We're about to start that Q&A session. You've got myself, a trader with 17 years of experience, literally telling you, ask me anything that you guys want, general trading or market related. I'm here for you. Start typing your questions in chat right now. Understand there are no such thing as a stupid question. The only thing that would be stupid is you not asking your question. So go ahead right now, without any further ado, we're going to begin that Q&A. Start typing your questions right in chat right now, guys. How do you decide when a long-term investment hasn't worked out? Is your stop loss amount the same as when you day trade? No, Miss Tiny Trader, my stop loss is not the same. So, if my risk tolerance on my day trades is around $5,000, my long-term investments, that's completely different. So when do I determine when a long-term investment has not worked out? I do not necessarily base long-term investment ideas on price. I base them on fundamental development and progress within the company itself. As long as a company is, if I like what a company is doing, if I like their earnings reports, if they're growing earnings, or if they're moving forward and they're progressing and hitting milestones that they set for their new technology or whatever it is that they're working for, I'll stick around with that company because I'm investing in that company, not because of the price of the stock, but because of the future of the company. Two very different perspectives when it comes to my long-term portfolio versus when it comes to my active trading. My active trading, I am trading price. All right, my active trading, I'm trading setups, I'm trading chart patterns, I'm using indicators. Okay, and I will go after, I will be trading price action. I'll be buying a stock and selling a stock based on price, not necessarily based on fundamentals. But my long-term portfolio is different. I could buy a stock at 20. It can go down to 14. That doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to get out of it if it's in my long-term portfolio. If I'm in a stock in my long-term portfolio at 20, it's because I think within the next several years, it's a $50, $60 stock. So I'm not buying or selling long-term based on price. I'm buying or selling long-term based on fundamentals. So very, 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 very different perspectives when it comes to that. And that's why I always suggest to people to completely separate the two. Like my long-term portfolios are with JP Morgan Wealth Management and Fidelity. My active trading account where I do my day trading and my swing trading is Lightspeed. My long-term portfolios, that's where I look to build wealth. My active trading account, that's where I look to generate cash flow and income. Two very, 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 very different strategies and requires two completely different mindsets. Got my laptop yesterday, on it now. Love being a TTD new member and learning every day. Nice. Nice. Nancy, I am glad to have you part of the family. Welcome to the crew. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, Mike, when do you see inflation affecting the overall markets more? Is it just dependent on when the Fed comes out with news? Yes. It is dependent on when the Fed comes out with news. And let me explain to you why. Inflation is already here. Inflation is actually over 5% at the current moment. CPI data, every inflationary data that we have has come in higher than expected. So in I don't want to say normal environment, but for lack of a better word, in a normal environment, that would scare markets. It's going to scare markets because usually whenever inflation starts to run hot, the Federal Reserve raises interest rates to keep inflation at bay. So normally if inflation was that, oops, sorry guys, I just bumped my camera. Normally that would scare the markets, but the Fed right now has come out time and time again, over and over and over again, saying we're not raising rates. We're not worried about inflation. It's transitory. It's going to be temporary. We know it's hot right now, but we do not expect it to remain that hot next year. So they think that we're going to have this quick spike in inflation over the next couple months, and then that inflation is going to pull back and settle somewhere in the 2 to 2.5%. Now, if we settle around 2.5%, that's right in line with where the Federal Reserve expects inflation to be. And that's why the markets are still sitting at all-time highs, even though inflation is so hot. The markets have come to accept that we're going to believe the Fed. The market right now believes the Fed, that inflation is transitory, it's temporary, and as long as the Federal Reserve continues their asset purchase program, $120 billion of assets a month, which they still have not yet tapered, as long as they keep interest rates at zero, the market's going to continue to go higher. I've been bullish on the overall market since probably the fall of 2020. Last week, I told you guys last week that I think the SPY gets to 440. We hit 440 today. If anyone's been following my live streams for the last several months, you know every single time the markets have a pullback, I say it's a buyable dip. And every single time so far, that has held true. All right. So I still remain bullish on the overall markets until the Federal Reserve raises interest rates. Now, I think the Federal Reserve is going to raise interest rates at some point next year. When? I don't know. I think it'll probably be somewhere mid next year, maybe. I think mid next year, you might start to get some rate talks. What it will come down to, the timeline of the Fed raising interest rates is going to be based on whether or not they're right about inflation. If the Federal Reserve is right about inflation, you probably don't get rate hikes until 2023, because there will be two reasons why the Fed raises rates. One will occur much sooner than the other, and one will cause a much sharper decline in the markets than the other. So let's talk about that. Two reasons the Fed will raise interest rates. One, they're wrong about inflation. Inflation's out of control. They have to get in front of it. Two, they were right about inflation and we are back to full employment. Then they will raise rates. Those are two very different scenarios. If the Fed is wrong about inflation, they will have to raise rates much quicker. That's why I think you would get like a early or mid 2022 interest rate hike. It would be if they're wrong about inflation, they're going to have to raise much sooner. If they're wrong about inflation, they're also going to have to raise more drastically. They're not going to be able to slowly walk interest rates up. They're going to have to catapult interest rates higher to try to get in front of inflation. If that's the reason they raise, you're going to get a very sharp, rapid decline in the overall markets. I think you're looking at least a 20% drop. At least a 20% drop if that is the case, probably a little bit more. If that's the reason they have to raise rates. If they are right about inflation and inflation settles back down at 2.3% and the economy just starts to churn along as COVID gets behind us and people start going back to work and we get back to a max employment environment, then the Federal Reserve will say, okay, we're back to max employment. There's no need for this monetary stimulus. We are now going to start to raise interest rates. If that is the reason they're raising interest rates, the markets will be able to digest that much better. The Fed will also raise rates much slower. You'll probably get like a 50 basis point hike every Fed meeting. They'll go like, 50 basis points, 50 basis points, 50 basis points every single meeting until they maybe get to like 2.5 or something like that. But if they're wrong about inflation, you might go from 0 to 2 overnight for them to try to get in front of inflation. So those are the two scenarios that I think, my opinion, would be interest rate hike in the markets. And those are the results that I think you're going to get. Either way, I think markets go down. I just think that one way will be a much more severe decline than the other. Truck driver, no real consistent time to trade, mostly on computer after hours. Can I still trade the TTD way? Absolutely. Absolutely, Sean. Sean, we actually have so many truck drivers that are members of True Trading Group that trade with us. We have so many members that work full-time jobs that trade with us. You do not have to be sitting in front of your computer all day long in order to make money trading with True Trading Group, because first of all, we implement a variety of different trading styles. TTG, it's not just me, all right? There's 7 other pro trader moderators that all have different styles and different strategies. We do day trading every day, but we also do swing trading, all right, which is you buy today, you can sell tomorrow or any day thereafter. That's going to be a swing trade. We trade stocks, we trade options, we trade small caps, mid caps, large caps. There's literally something for everyone inside of True Trading Group. We also have a mobile app. This is how so many of our members are able to trade while working full-time jobs, because our mobile app will actually allow you to be connected to our chat room. Even if you're not in front of the computer, you'll see the screen share, because the moderators and we share our screen with you during the day. We're live on the microphone, talking to you, calling out our trades, identifying opportunities, just like I'm doing now, like I'm talking to you live. We talk to our members live during the day. I tell them when I'm buying a stock, when I'm selling it. So I let you know always verbally before even my trade executes. And then once my trade executes, or any one of our moderators, once any one of our moderators trades execute, you get a real-time push notification sent to your mobile app. That's how so many of our members are able to trade while working full-time jobs. And Sean, anybody else that thinks that because they work full-time jobs, they're not able to benefit from something like this, I want to prove a point to you guys. Watch this, all right? Watch. Don't even take my word for it. My TTG family members, if you are a member of True Trading Group, if you are making money while working a full-time job, I want you to sound off in chat right now. Type the letter I and tell me, what is your profession? Okay? If you work a full-time job and you're making money with True Trading Group, type the letter I and tell me what is your profession. Sean and anybody else that has this question, pay attention to the comments that are going to come through chat. Oh, here you go. Scott H., truck driver also. Josh is a paramedic, chemical sales for metal, IT for Jose, a systems analyst for Sean, physical therapist, a defense contractor, a land surveyor, a registered nurse, an agilities coach, an active duty Marine overseas. Jimmy Bencham, my boy, brother, thank you for your service. A software tester, a plumber, a mom, geologist, a full-time sniper trading robot. I love that. I run a steel business, general contractor, a father, an electrician, strength coach, a truck driver. Right there. There you go, Sean, right there. Trucking with the Ice Cream Man is their name. You'd say they're a truck driver. All right, so you can see, you guys see the point. There's a lot of our most of our members, okay, have full-time jobs. And they're still benefiting. They're still making money with True Trading Group because of the trading styles that we implement, because of the education that we provide, and because of our mobile app. And that allows a lot of people, to be able to trade, even though they work full-time jobs. So Sean, you're a truck driver. You're not in front of your computer. You're not alone, brother. All right, you're not alone. A lot of other members in here that are doing the same. Anytime, Sean. Thanks for the question. Hey, Big Mike, how do you know when a stock is going to get halt, and is a way to know where it's going to open back up? Okay, there's not really a way to know where the stock's going to open back up. You can try to actually look at the market makers. Sometimes they kind of move around, but even that's not, a surefire thing. When those market makers start to josh around for position, once the stock is halted, you can't really, go too much by that. But how do you know a stock's going to halt? So you only have a few seconds to tell when a stock is going to halt. I'll tell you guys how you can know. When you're looking at level 2, all right? When you're looking at level 2, first of all, why do stocks halt? There's a lot of different reasons why stocks halt. The main reasons of volatility halt, that's what you see during the day. When a stock moves too far, too fast, the stock will halt. The reason why the stock will halt is because it's allowing the market makers time to catch up to the order flow they are receiving. It's a market maker's job to maintain an orderly market and to match order flow. They say, hey, I got a buyer for 100 shares. I got a seller for 100 shares. Trade executed. That's a market maker's job. But when the stock is moving so fast, the computer systems can't keep up. So the stock will actually halt, allow for the market makers to handle the order flow that they're getting, readjust the price of the stock based on that order flow, and then the stock will reopen and begin trading again at that new price. All right. How do you know the stock is going to halt? You can tell by looking at level 2. When you're looking at level 2 and a stock makes a big move, what you will start to see happen is the market makers will all come to the same price. So usually market makers, they're all at different prices, right? When you're looking at a level 2, all of a sudden they all come to the same price. The bid and the ask will also be the same price or within 1 penny of each other. So you might have a $23.36 ask and a $23.36 bid with all the market makers. And a lot of volume is going to be going through. You're going to see a ton of trades going through at that $23.36 price, but the price is not going to move. The market makers are going to stay exactly at that price. And you just see the time in sales, thousands and thousands of shares are going off at 23.36. Market makers are not moving. When you see that, that's your signal the stock is about to halt. You probably only have, 5 to 10 seconds before the stock halts when you see that. And if you don't have hotkeys, there's not a chance in hell you're going to be able to get out before the stock halts, even with hotkeys. Sometimes you can't get out before the stock halts. It's a first come, first serve basis. Just depends on how many orders are in front of you before the stock actually halts to see if you get a fill or not. Sometimes I get filled before the halt. Sometimes I don't. It's just kind of how fast are you in getting your order out there. What's your spot in line, and that's why without hotkeys, forget it. You'll never get out before a halt. But that's how you can tell when a stock is about to halt. How do you determine position size when trading options so you risk the same amount compared as trading the stock itself? Okay, Anthony, This is actually a lot more difficult when you are, it's actually a lot more difficult when you're trading options. Okay. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I'm just reading another. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I was reading a message that I got from somebody. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, managing risk on options. Okay, so it's a lot more difficult to really control your risk on an option than it is on a stock itself. The stock itself, all you have to worry about is pure price. You can say, hey, I'm buying a stock at 5, I'm stopping out at 460, right? With an option, you can still do that. You can say to yourself, I'm buying this option at $2, I'm stopping out at 165. You could do that. That's how you'll know exactly how much money you're going to lose if you set a stop loss based on the price of the option. The other way that you can do it is you can set a stop loss based on the price of the underlying stock. That's when things get a lot more complicated. If you're going to set your stop loss based on the option itself, you are going to, there's pros and cons of these two different styles. One's not right, one's not wrong. It's personal preference. Let me explain to you the differences. If you're setting your stop loss based on price of the option, the pro, you're going to be able to control your risk right to the dollar, because you can say, if I buy it at 2, I stop out at 165. You'll know exactly how much you're going to lose if you stop out at 165. The negative to this is that you might get stopped out just based on time decay alone. So the value of your option contract will go down as time goes on. If the stock is still in the setup that you're trading, let's say you're looking at the SPY and you're like, oh, the SPY looks like it's in a ascending wedge. So you buy some put options. The value of that contract could still go down, even though the SPY has not broken above the resistance level that is causing you to buy put options in the first place. So if you're wrong on your timing, you might get stopped out of that trade, and then the SPY may actually roll over later, and those options, you might get stopped out at 165, and those options shoot up to 350. All right? So those are the pros and cons of that. The pros and cons of the other way, which is saying I'm going to set my stop loss based on the underlying, which would be, okay, if the SPY has resistance at 440 and you say, I'm going to buy put options, and if the SPY gets over 440, I'll stop out. Well, now that's different, because the SPY can get over 440 10 minutes from now. It can get over 440 3 days from now. And if your setup is still intact, you're still going to be in that trade. The value of your contracts are going to go down because time decay. But as long as the setup is intact, you're still going to be in that trade. Now, there's a couple different things that you can look at. That there's like all the Greeks. Like you can look at your delta, like there's delta, there's gamma, there's all these different Greeks when it comes to options. I'll save you guys kind of like delta, for example. Delta will tell you how far an option is going to move according to how far the stock moves. So like a delta, if an option has a delta of, let's say, 0.6, that means that if the stock moves $1, the option will move 60 cents. So that can help you try to dictate like position size. Because if you're saying, okay, well, if there's a delta of 0.6 and my stop loss on the SPY is $1 away, you can say to yourself, well, that means that the option will then move 60 cents to the downside if the SPY moves $1. And that's how you can kind of gauge about where you also, there's other Greeks too that will tell you the rate of time decay, but I'm not going to get too far into that because I'll be on this live stream for a while. But you guys, we have options courses. If this is like way over your head, don't stress it. We actually have option courses in the curriculum. It's totally free. It's included with your membership. You don't pay extra for any of that stuff. It's all included. That will teach you guys about options, all the things I'm talking to you about now. I'm just assuming, Anthony, that you're a little bit more of an experienced options trader. So, that's how you guys can kind of dictate like how much of a position size for you to buy and kind of estimate if the stock gets to that level, where will the option be at that time? You're going to have to use kind of some of the Greeks to help you with your best estimate of where that contract will be, depending on if you get stopped out in 10 minutes or in 4 hours, because you're going to be losing a different amount of money. So I hope that helps answer your question. Hey, Mike, I've seen online trading gurus that talk about stocks trading, but none of them inspire me to trade like you do, brother. Oh, that's awesome, man. You and TGD are literally role models for every novice trader out there. I really, really appreciate that. Wow, those are really kind words. German B, those are really kind words. I really, really, really do appreciate that. Guys, listen, I mean, the honest truth of it, and you know, I don't sugarcoat things on these live streams. You know, I always shoot you guys straight. I always tell you how it is, that you always get full transparency and full open and honesty from me and from True Trading Group. And I'm passionate about this stuff. I'm passionate about this stuff because, first of all, I think I consider myself very blessed to be able to wake up every day and do what I love to do for a living and be able to earn money doing it, and to be able to help people better their lives at the same time. I'm humble enough to say I would not be where I am in life today from like a financial success standpoint. I would not be where I am today had I not acquired the skill set that I have, had I not got the experience and the education that I got. So if that's the case, if I didn't figure this stuff out on my own, I have other people to thank for where I am today. And if my mentor, who was my boss at the hedge fund, if he was able to positively impact my life as much as he did to get me to where I am now today, I look at that, I take that very, very seriously, because now I have that potential with my members. So people that sign up to True Trading Group that look to me as a mentor, they look to me and my other moderators and the whole team at True Trading, they look to us as mentors and look for us for guidance and education and for help. We have the ability to positively impact someone else's life, to improve their life and their family's lives. And that's a very, very, very powerful thing that myself and my team do not take for granted, or we do not take lightly. These are people's lives that we're talking about. And I'm very, very passionate about it. That's why my team and I, that's why we spend so much time. We spend about 15 hours a day working with our members, working on our platform, continuously improving the platform, adding new features, because we care. You know, we genuinely give a shit. That's why I say, like, welcome to the family. I don't just say, oh, hey, another new student. Great. No, it's welcome to the family. Made $1,327 on my second day trading. Yes. Still need to work on my discipline, but thanks to the training, I feel confident now. Yes. Great job, Joseph Segretti. His second day already made back his membership fee. Already made back his membership fee in his second day. Yes, Joseph, great job. Really great job, man. Absolutely incredible. Oh, man. Mike, should I buy stocks in my long-term portfolio now or wait for the rate hike to buy stocks at a huge? Dana, I would wait. Put it this way. I don't have a crystal ball. I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. I don't have a crystal ball. But I'm not adding to my long-term portfolio at these current levels. The only additions that I'll be making to my long-term portfolios will be my SEP IRA. That's the only one that's going to get an add. That's because I have to add to it. It's free money. You know, my SEP IRA, I don't know if you guys understand how SEP IRAs work, but in a SEP IRA, you're allowed to put, I think it's like $56,000 or $57,000 a year, or 25% of your income, whichever number's less. You're able to put that into your SEP IRA each year, tax-free. So I get to put $56,000, $57,000 a year into my SEP IRA without paying any tax on it. Now, if I don't do that, I'm going to be paying a ridiculous 36, 38% tax rate on it, right? Well, that's a no-brainer. I don't care. The markets could drop 20%. My money is still safer in the market. I'm still getting more money by putting into the market than paying the taxes on it. So I'm that, no matter what the market's doing, every year I max out that contribution. Every year I max out that contribution because it's a no-brainer. I'm not paying tax on that money. I'll pay tax on it when I'm 65 and I take the money out. But by the time I'm 65, that money is doubled, tripled, quadrupled. So who cares? I'll pay the tax on it then. I'll also probably be on a lower tax bracket when I'm 65 than I am now today. That's the idea, right? So I'll do that every year. But other than that, my other portfolios, I'm not adding to any of my positions at this current time. I'm just enjoying this run higher. And by the end of this year, my plan is to actually begin to take profits in my long-term portfolio in anticipation of a 20% pullback or more when the Fed does raise rates. And at that point, I'll have a ton of cash. I'll be extremely liquid, and I can go in when that pullback happens, and I can just buy. All right. Okay, so that just about does it there, guys. That wraps it up. All right, that just about wraps it up there for the Q&A. Great Q&A session. You guys did a really great job. There's some really great questions on the Q&A. Excellent job. On the Q&As. You guys asked some really good ones. For those of you that are not members of True Trading Group, if I did not get to your question, don't worry about it. We do this 6 nights a week. Just make sure to click on the subscribe button and the notification bell icon. Make sure you never miss out on any one of these live streams. We'll catch your we're going to be doing another live stream Sunday night for the weekly outlook. I'll catch your question then. If you are a member of True Trading Group, just feel free to message any one of myself or the other 7 pro trader moderators. Just send us a private message in chat on Monday. We'll be more than happy to answer your questions then. And if the ability to have access to pro traders to ask questions at any point during the day sounds strange to you, I assure you it is normal for our TT members, because that's what we do. That's what makes us a family. And yes, we are indeed a family. Now, I would actually like to see, speaking of new people and non-TTG members, I'd like to see what we're working with on the live right now. If you are not a TTG member, or this is your very first time on our live stream, please go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. If you're not a member, or if this is your first live stream, type the number 1 in chat. All right, Michelle, Pamela, B. Him, Dana, Dawinder, Tim Rotz, German, Wink, Charles E. Beautiful guys. Mario, JB the Cook, Janelle George, Jeff McCormick, Simba. Simba, my dog's name is Nala. Stefan, Kijne. Beautiful guys. Awesome. Beautiful. All right, so all of you that are typing the number 1 in chat right now, guys, seriously, welcome to the TTG live stream. I'm glad to have so many new faces and so many new members that are with us here. So welcome. I want to first, before I move on and before we get to the main topics of the lesson, I want you guys to understand that True Trading Group is a premium product. So we are an educational platform for traders. That's what we are. We combine top-notch education with premium tools from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, and we're a community where we all share the same goal. That's to learn, trade, and profit together. And at the end of the day, True Trading Group is a business. And some people say, well, why would you make a business if you're a successful trader? Well, that's because I'm also an entrepreneur and a businessman. And my partner, Adam, and I, we saw an opportunity to positively disrupt an industry that has a terrible reputation, and for good reason. The online trading educational platforms have such a garbage reputation because there's so many bullshit people out there that don't know their ass from their elbow, but they try to sell you some kind of dream, some kind of shortcut. You sign up, you don't learn anything, then they make you upset. They upsell you to some other package because they feel like, oh, there's a secret in this other package, and you don't actually learn anything, and they don't care whether you succeed or not. So it's got a horrible reputation, and we saw an opportunity to disrupt that and disrupt that industry and to change the way that this game is played, honestly. And I get to trade every day, do what I love, get paid to help others become successful traders by providing 10 times the value of any other company in this industry for a fraction of the price. And if you don't like the idea of TTG being a business, then you got to ask yourself this: would you rather that we treated you as a charity, or would you rather we gave you exactly what you paid for and then some? You know, we're not here to do favors. I'm not here to stroke my ego. I'm not here to have to say, oh, people owe me something. No, man. You know, we run a business, and the purpose of that business is to grow and succeed. But the growth and success of our business is directly tied to our members, and that's how we've grown since day one. We're successful if our members are successful. That's why we say, welcome to the family. That's why we work 15 hours a day. That's why we leave no trader behind. We're only as good as our members are doing, not by how much money we spend on marketing. Our success is directly tied to our members, guys. When's the last time any business truly gave a shit whether you succeeded or not, or had that mindset, especially in this industry? So just because I do sell memberships on here does not make the quality of the information, the education, the lessons any less valuable. All right. Also, guys, do not forget that July 28th is our next Red to Green workshop from 4:15 to 6:15 p.m. Eastern. For those that are like, what's that mean? In TTG, we leave no trader behind. All right. And it is a fact that over 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money and they're becoming better traders. We've surveyed our members just a couple of weeks ago. Over 80% are successful, making money and becoming better traders. That also does mean, though, that 20% of our members are still struggling. And in TTG, we leave no trader behind. That is why every month we host Red to Green workshops where struggling members submit questions and topics they need help with. The moderators and I, we cover it live in a workshop. We record the whole thing, and we help those members with the lessons and topics that they're struggling with. All right. That is going to be July 28th. It's totally free for TTG members. You just, guys, you know, you'll be able to register for that event. If registration's not live now, it will be by Monday. And July 28th will be that Red to Green workshop. All right. And if you guys don't believe me that over 80% of our members are doing well, watch this. My TTG fam, real quick, if you are a member of True Trading Group and you are killing it and you're becoming a better trader, you're making money, I want you to sound off in chat right now. Type the number 1 right now. Let them know. If you are a member of True Trading Group and you're making money and becoming a better trader because of True Trading Group, type the number 1 in chat right now. If you are not a member of TTG, don't look at me. Look right here. Look at how many number 1s are coming across your screen right now. These are TTG members telling you, hey guys, I took the leap. I invested in myself. I got an education. I'm now making money and becoming a better trader. If they can do it, so can you. All right. So there you guys have it. Look at all those number 1s flying through chat. I love it. I love it. Beautiful. Great job, guys. Really great job. Now, listen up here, gang. Before we get into the topics of the live stream tonight, we're going to go over XBIO. We're going to go over that 24% gain. We're going to talk about what were the lessons that you could have used to implement, because literally the lessons that I went over with you on my live streams the last 2 nights, we implemented them literally today to catch 24% on XBIO. For those of you that don't know, though, we do a lot of giveaways with our members. So just on Sunday, we gave away $30,000 to one lucky TTG member, because every time TTG gets 300 new members, we give away either a brand new Tesla or 30 grand cash. The winner chooses cash or the car. All you need to do is be a member of True Trading Group, and you can have a chance at that giveaway. But we also do a lot of giveaways with our new members as well. We're constantly giving out Amazon Kindle Fires and Android tablets. We don't always have these electronics to give out, but when we do, they go really fast. So tonight, we have 27 Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablets available for the next 27 people that sign up to True Trading Group. All you need to do is use coupon code TTG121. You're going to get a 40% discount on the membership, and you're going to get a brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet, totally free. We even cover the shipping, and we do ship globally. We have members literally from all over the world. We have members in the Philippines, in Japan. We have members in the Netherlands, the UK, Italy, Spain, Brazil, Mexico, Canada, you name it. We got members from all over the world. All right. A membership to TTG, it's normally $2,212 for the year. But from now until midnight Pacific on Sunday, you can save 40%. It brings the price of your membership all the way down to just $1,310. And the next 27 people to use coupon code TTG121 will get a brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. That tablet is the perfect tool for you to stay connected to chat and trade on the go. So many of you work full-time jobs. So many of you are not in front of your computer all day long. Stop trying to trade from your cell phone. We're going to send you a brand new Kindle Fire tablet. It's the perfect way for you to stay connected to chat. Use that mobile app. Stay connected to your trading platform. Place your trades instead of being on this small little screen. Okay? So the next 27 people will get the 40% discount and the brand new Kindle. Totally free. It's our gift to you. You already have a Kindle? Great. Give it to your kids. Sell it on eBay. I don't care what you do with it. It's our gift to you for joining the TGG family. Okay? I also want you to think of us as the Netflix of trading communities because you pay one price, you get access to every single thing that we have. There are no upsells in TTG. There's no add-ons. You pay one price, you get access to everything we have. Your membership will include our 17-course curriculum. It's a simplified version of the stuff I learned working at the hedge fund. It includes beginner courses, advanced courses, courses on options, swing trading, trader psychology, you name it, we've got it. It's all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. You also have access to Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This gives you live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat room. You get access to our Quote Media's full book level 2, which gives you full level 2. You'll see all the market makers, not just the ones that your broker shows you. You're also getting a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data so you can practice implementing what you've learned in the courses. Then you get TradingView's charting software, which is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today. All of this is included with your membership. You do not pay $1 extra for any of this. Then you have access to our chat room, which is a proprietary software. It's not Discord. You know, the moderators and I, we share our screen during the day. We call out trades in real time. We send out real-time alerts. We answer private messages. You can DM the moderators and ask us questions during the day. We are there with you the entire day. We're not gone after the 2 hours and you're left to fend for yourself. We're there with you from pre-market till after hours, answering questions, identifying opportunities. And we are currently sporting an 83% win rate in chat, meaning 83% of the time that one of our moderators calls out a trade, it is a profitable one. We have a full trading journal on our website. We are fully transparent. You guys can see all of our trading activity. All right. Now, we also do live workshops with our members every week. We do one-on-one mentor sessions with lifetime members. We do small private study groups. This is your chance to get to get individualized attention with our moderators to ask questions, go over topics and lessons that you need help with. And then we have the giveaways. I already told you about the Tesla $30,000 giveaway. All you need to do is be a member of True Trading Group, and you can take part in that Tesla 30K giveaway. So again, the next 27 people to use the coupon code TTG121, you'll get the 40% discount before the price goes up Sunday at midnight. And you're going to get yourself the brand new Amazon Kindle totally free. Just use coupon code TTG121. You'll know that you are getting one of the Kindles because in your checkout cart, you'll see the Kindle. Okay, if you go to the checkout cart, you will see the actual Kindle in your checkout cart. All right, Joe, maybe you can zoom in on that just so people can see. There you go. So there you guys see in your checkout cart, there's the Amazon Kindle to the right of your screen. That's how you'll know you're getting one of the Kindles. If you get to your checkout cart and there is no Kindle, that means we've sold out of Kindles. All right. You actually have to enter coupon code TTG121, click apply code to get the discount. Okay. We also have a money back guarantee. That's how much I stand behind my platform and my program. That if you commit to me, I'll commit to you. So here's the deal. If you commit to going through all the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one private study group, that's it. Do those 3 things. And if you still don't make your membership fee back, which is $1,310, if you don't make that back at least once during your membership, I will give you a full refund. Give you all your money back. Dead serious. That's how much I stand behind the platform and the education that we've created at True Trading Group. All right. Everything I'm saying to you, it's on our website, so you know you're getting exactly what I'm telling you guys here now. All right. So there you have it, folks. All right. So again, use coupon code TTG121 to get that 40% discount. Get yourself the brand new Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. All right. Now, let's go on now to the lessons of the day. All right, XBIO, the 24% gain. We talked about this. These same lessons, guys, they're occurring over and over again. Okay, they're occurring over and over again. Evan, welcome to the TTG family. Evan, welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone, give a big warm TTG welcome to Evan, the newest member of our family. We now have 26 Kindles left. We now have 26. All you guys need to do is use coupon code TTG121. All right, just use coupon code TTG121. Get the Kindle, get the 40% discount. All right, now I want to kind of recap the week for you before we get into this XBIO trade, because we've had a big week trading small caps, NRXP, NURO, CEMI, XBIO. It's like every day it's another one of these stocks giving us a really big move. And one of the lessons that we just talked about the other night was how to know when a pullback is just a pullback. How to know it's okay to buy the pullback versus knowing it's a complete reversal. Like, how do you know the pullback is safe to buy versus the pullback is going to keep pulling back? And we went over this lesson, I think it was last night, actually. It was either last night or the night before. We went over this lesson. And that exact same lesson applied to today's trading. And this is why I tell you every single time I come on these live streams, I go over lessons with you. I want to make you guys better traders. It should not be impossible for you to learn how to do this. And I want you to have access to this information. And I want you to become better traders. That's why I go over these lessons with you. I don't just say, hey guys, look what I did. Look how much money I made today. Look at this. I bought the stock here and I sold it here. I don't do that. I come on here and I say, this is the setup. These are the reasons why I bought the stock. These are the reasons why I sold the stock. This is the setup. These are the indicators. This is why my stop loss was where it was. So you can actually learn how to do these things on your own. I don't want you to just blindly follow what me or the other moderators do. I want you guys to be able to learn how to do this yourselves. I want to teach you how to fish. What happens if something happens to me and 2 months from now, you're all going to stop making money in the markets? That's silly. Learn this skill that you can take with you for the rest of your life. That's my goal. That's why I go over these lessons. But every day I'm like, get your butts in chat, get your butts in chat, get your butts in chat. Today's a perfect example of why you need to get your butt in chat, because these same lessons were applied to XBIO today. So let's get to the charts. And let's talk about XBIO. Okay, so here we have XBIO. All right. Now, XBIO pops up, gets my attention right here. Stock gets my attention right here because of our Trade Ideas scanner. Now, also included with your membership is our Trade Ideas scanner. One of the top platform, there it is. Thank you, Joe. Top scanner in the industry. This will help show you stocks that are making new highs, stocks that have a surge in volume, stocks that are making new lows. They're also broken down into small caps, mid caps, and large caps, whatever you trade. This will help you identify the best stocks for you to be trading. Somebody asked me actually today, what made XBIO, like, how did you find it? I found it right here. This scanner, it's free with your membership. All right. This is what brought XBIO to my attention when the stock made a new high of the day right here, made a new high of the day, and it had an increase in volume. The heaviest volume of the day came through on that break. That's what got my attention on the scanner, and I pull it up, and this thing is in full-on breakout mode, right? Full-on breakout mode. Now I'm saying, okay, I like this, but why do I like this right now during this time period? Look at the volume. So one of the things that we talked about on previous live streams, which we're going to reiterate this, how to know a pullback is buyable. I'm a conservative trader. What does that mean? It has nothing to do with position size. I'm a large position size trader. I have a large account. But when you're looking at being conservative versus aggressive, You can have someone with $1 million account be conservative and someone with $1,000 account be aggressive. It's all about where you enter trades, like where in a setup do you buy. Conservative style traders like to buy pullbacks into support. Aggressive style traders like to buy breakouts through resistance. That's the difference. So I like buying pullbacks into support. Why? Because I'm a lot closer to my stop loss. And if I'm a lot closer to my stop loss, I can buy a much bigger size position. Okay. So for example, if there's a support level at $5, right? If there's a support level at $5 and I say, I'll stop out if the stock gets to 485, right? So let's say I buy the stock at $5.12, right? If I buy the stock at $5.12 and my stop loss is 485, I'm risking 27 cents from my entry to my stop loss. So if I want to risk $5,000 on that trade, I can buy 18,500 shares. But let's say if there's resistance at 540, if I wait for the 540 break and I buy the stock at 542 and my stop loss is 485, I'm now risking 57 cents from my entry to my stop loss. So if I want to risk $5,000, I can only buy 8,800 shares. Now, if I'm right with the trade and the stock goes to $6, $7, I'm going to make so much more money being in 18,000 shares than being in 8,800. So this is why I like to buy on pullbacks, because I'm closer to my stop loss, which allows me to get a bigger position size. All right. So with that being said, how do we know buying those pullbacks into support are safe? Well, there's certain things we want to look for. The first thing you want to look for is increasing volume while the stock is moving higher. So while the stock is moving higher, you want to see volume increasing. So look down here at these volume bars. See how the volume's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as the stock is going higher and higher and higher and higher. That is crucial to being able to buy a pullback. Why? Because that volume tells me that buying is extremely aggressive. It's extremely aggressive because as the stock is going to higher prices, more and more people are buying. So people are buying the stock. More people are buying the stock at 325 than bought it at 3. Then more people are buying the stock at 350 than bought it at 325. That means people are buying the stock very, very aggressively. That's what you want to look for first. Now, XBIO, great. We've got that, right? We got that. Then the stock puts in a high of the day. Okay, so there's your high. We kind of take a little bit of a breather. The stock has stopped going up. Now it's trading sideways. Now at this point, the next thing we do is we have to identify a support level. Because when you're buying a pullback, you can't just blindly buy the pullback. You have to identify a support level. And then you buy the pullback into that support level and set your stop loss beneath the support level. Okay? So how do we identify a support level for the pullback? That's weird. That's your next question. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out my Fibonacci retracement levels. Okay, we're going to draw out our Fibonacci retracement levels. And I'm going to make this bigger so you guys can see the Fibonacci levels. I know some of you are on small screens. And now let's start to see what happens as the trade starts to unfold. Okay. Here's your pullback. Now you'll see the stock has started to pull back. You see how we have started to pull back now. Here's your big rally. Here's your pullback. What you will notice is that the stock pulled right back down into what? I've got two different indicators that are sitting at this price, which is my trade line, which is this teal blue line on my screen. That's the 9 exponential moving average. And you have your VWAP indicator. That's the orange line on my screen. All right. But the key to this pullback, because all I've done now is I've identified the support zone. Here's my support zone. That's what I've just identified, my support level. There's my potential level of support, right around 325 to 350. That's my potential support zone. But how do we know that this is buyable? Well, because when the pullback happens, you then want volume to start to decrease. You want volume to begin decreasing. So it's increasing volume on the way up, decreasing volume on the pullback into the potential area of support. This is the exact same lesson that we went over for the last 2 days on these live streams, and then we implemented it in chat today yet again on XBIO. That gave us an entry point. That gave us an entry point on XBIO long. I'll give you my timestamp. At 10:33 a.m. at $3.61. So right there, $3.61. Because of this low volume pullback after this huge increase in volume. The increase in volume is crucial. All right. The increase in volume is crucial to give you confidence that there's momentum. Then you look for the low volume pullback into a support zone. That's why I went ahead and I got long. And then what happened next? Bang. Bang. New highs. So we just start peeling profits right off the table, folks. 25% comes off the table at $4.08. 50% of the position comes off the table at $4.47 for a solid 24% gain. I held on to one last piece, holding on to 25% to see if we can continue. And once he broke back down below VWAP, my final take profit right there at $3. And where was my timestamp? I'll give you the exact $3.72. $3.72. So there's your entry at 361. Take profit, take profit, take profit. Okay. There you have it. This is how you can identify a pullback is buyable. This is the exact same lesson that we've gone over for the last 2 days. And during all of these lessons, I've told everybody to get your butts in chat. Get your butts in chat. I say it over and over and over again. And if you were in chat today, you could have utilized the lessons we've covered on these live streams in chat today to catch XBIO. All right. So there you have it, folks. Congratulations to my TTG fam. Those of you that caught XBIO with me today, this is a beautiful trade. All right, this was a beautiful trade. Congrats. Okay. Now, what I'd like to do here now, guys, I would actually like to by the way, small caps, red hot. All right. Small caps are red hot. They've been my focus these last couple of days between the short squeezes that we have seen in NRXP and NURO. Those short squeezes have woken up the small cap market. They've made short sellers very timid, very scared, very anxious. It's created a lot of FOMO for long traders, and that's how small cap markets heat up. It's that psychology that heats up the small cap market. When longs get FOMO and when shorts get anxious and timid and scared, that's what heats up the small cap market. All right. So small caps are red hot. I don't see anything that's going to make me feel like they're dying out. Come Monday morning, my focus will most likely still be back on small caps. So get your butts in chat. Do not let me come on another live stream on Monday and say, look again, another small cap, 20% gain. Get your butts in chat. Don't let me keep doing this to you. We literally say it every day. Get your butts in chat. All right. Now, what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to actually walk you through. I'm going to show you the TTG platform. I'm going to show you what you get as a member. But before I do, I want to know who's still on the live stream that is not a member of True Trading Group. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG in chat right now. David Franco. Siopolis, Joseph L., Kelly Bartholomew, Tim Rotz, Nishant Shah, JB the Cook, Sinburn Hair, John Bean, King Kielbasa. Oh, John Bean, welcome back. You were just on the stream last night. I remember you, brother. Dre, Patrick Brooks. Beautiful. A lot of you. I like it. 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 LJ Brown. Great, guys. Really great. I love it. All of you that are typing TTG in chat right now, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Before I get into the platform, keep in mind we do have a free 1-week trial. So if you guys want to try us out for a week free, you can. Just go to ttgfree.com. Now, you won't get a 40% discount, and you're not going to get a free Amazon Kindle Fire. If you want the 40% discount and you want the free Kindle, you got to use coupon code TTG121 to get the 40% discount. It brings the price all the way down to $1,310 for the whole year. No upsells. That's it. Pay one price. That's it for the whole year. All right. But if you want to go through the trial, the most you can get under the trial is a 22% discount. We'll bring the membership down to $1,700. And you're not going to get the Amazon Kindle. But if you want to try us out for a week, you can. ttgfree.com. That includes 1 week of read-only access into our trading chat room. You get our TTG daily watch list and trading game plan every day. You get access to our Benzinga Pro live news feed, so you get live breaking up to the second news alerts right in chat. 1 free sample course, and you'll be able to view all of our moderators' trading history. So again, we keep a journal on our website. All of our moderators are required to upload their trade activity each day to a trading journal that tracks every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make. You can actually have access to all that history to see all the wins, all the losses, all the break-evens. We are fully transparent inside of True Trading Group. All right, so again, ttgfree.com. You can try us out for a full week, totally free. No credit card information is required. All right, now, all of you that type TTG in chat, listen up, because I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to show you the back end of our platform. A 1-year membership normally costs $2,212, but from now until midnight Pacific on Sunday, you can save 40%, brings the price all the way down to just $1,310. And the next 26 people to use coupon code TTG121 will get that discount and a brand new Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet totally free. There's no upsells. There's no add-ons. You guys get full access to everything as a member. And as a member, you are getting access to the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your TTG membership. Okay, included will be Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. This is going to give you breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat room. The moderators and I and our members use this every single day. I can't tell you guys how valuable this is to get news as soon as it crosses the wire. There's not delayed. You can't rely on something like Yahoo Finance. That's like 20 minutes delayed. This hits our wire as soon as it crosses the wires, guys. Listen, in this environment, traders that get the news first win. Okay. You're also getting quote streams, full book level 2. This is going to show you all the market maker 2 depth inside of level 2, not just the ones your broker shows you. That comes included with a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice implementing what you've learned in the courses. Use the simulator, guys. Trading's not easy. It requires hard work, practice, use the sim, prove you can make money on the simulator first before you start trading with real money. You also get access to our Trade Ideas scanner. We showed you that earlier. That Trade Ideas scanner is going to allow you to stay focused on the stocks that are going to give you the best chance to profit during the day. It's going to tell you where your attention should be focused. Then you're also going to get access to TradingView's Pro charting software. One of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders, totally free, included with your membership. Guys, you don't pay anything extra for any of these things. They are all included with your membership. Then you're getting a minimum of 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders currently sporting an 83% win rate. We are fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website that literally tracks every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make, so you can track and follow along and see how you'd be performing if you've been following along with these trade alerts. You're also going to get a small private study group with a TTG moderator. This is your chance to get that individualized attention and go over lessons and topics that you need help with. Then you've got the courses. Guys, the courses, it's a 17-course curriculum. It's a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. They are broken down into beginner and foundation courses and then advanced courses. You've got courses that will teach you options trading, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, how to trade in a down market. It's all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. And these are all the courses you get. There are no special VIP pro courses that cost more money. When you join for $13.10 with coupon code TTG121, you get access to every single course we have. In addition to the courses, you're also getting access to our video library. Our video library has over 100 hours of additional educational video content. These are live workshops and webinars that we've conducted with our members. We record these sessions and we load them up into that video library. Some of those topics are like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger, just to name a couple. And then, of course, access to our chat room where you can private message any one of the moderators. We share our screen with you. We're live on the microphone telling you what we're buying and what we're selling before we actually do it. Guys, listen up, listen carefully, because between now and August, we are going to be walking the price of our membership from $13.10 up to over $2,000, because honestly, in life, it's important to know your value, and we know the value of our membership is worth way more than $1,300. To put that into perspective, let's say you didn't want to join TTG, but you're like, man, that Benzinga newsfeed, I can really use something like that. If you went to Benzinga on your own, they're going to charge you $1,400 a year for that newsfeed. Well, that's kind of silly, because you can pay $13.10, join True Trading Group for a whole year, get access to everything I've said to you, plus the Benzinga newsfeed. If that's not crazy enough of value, the full book level 2 from QuoteStream, that's $990 a year. The trade simulator's $300 a year, and TradingView's premium level charting software is $600 a year. All of those things are free with your membership when you pay $13.10. You don't pay extra for those. But if you paid for them on your own, outside of TTG, you're going to spend over $3,200 a year. Guys, I told you our goal is to disrupt this entire industry. That's why we've created this platform. In order to do that, we need to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. Guys, it literally works out to just over $3.50 a day. My Starbucks coffee, my venti cold brew is $4.50. It's less than a cup of coffee a day. It's just over $100 a month. Now, I told you, we do offer money-back guarantees. If you don't make back your membership fee, $13.10, if you don't make that back at least once during your membership, after completing all the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending one private study group, if you don't make that membership fee back, I'm going to give you a full refund. That's how much I believe in this program. And I'm confident you're not going to ask for the refund, because over 80% of our members are successful. Over 80% of our members, according to a recent survey that we did a couple weeks ago with members, over 80% are successful, meaning they're making money or becoming better traders. If you don't believe me, guys, check this out. My TTG members, how long did it take you to make back your membership fee? Comment in chat right now. If you are a member of TTG, how long did it take to make back your membership fee? One week for Howard Potts. Sorry. 3 weeks for Marcia Gomes. 3 months for Earl Gone Fishing. Less than a week for Gary Cunanan. Oh High Tension, 3 days. Less than 2 months, Bruce Sears. 3 days for JBR. Keith is still working on it. New member. Keith, hang in there, brother. Keep it up. Brent Beavers, 1 trade. Maurizio Tavar just joined 1 week ago. Has already made back half his membership fee. Larica did it in 2 weeks. Patrick Askew joined on Wednesday. Made it back the very next morning. Literally. A couple months trading super conservatively for Chris. Less than 2 months for trying to profit. 2.5 months for Appleby. Paul Toth did it yesterday on his paper trade account. Kawakawa, 6 weeks. Nancy Garris has a very small account, is working on it. 1 week for Donna Moore. 3 weeks for Willard. You guys get the point, right? You guys get the point. Okay, guys, there's no better referral than that of your peers. That's why I ask our members these questions. I don't want you just to take it from me. I want you to take it from our members. Our members are just like you. There's no difference between them and you. They found TGD the same way you did, and that's a live stream. And they're here sitting here telling you, I already made back my membership fee. I'm becoming a better trader. I'm making money. You saw all these people comment this earlier on the live stream. It's better for you to hear it from them rather than from me. We are also 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Over 1,300 people have taken the time out of their day to leave us a review on Trustpilot. I welcome, encourage, and invite all of you to go read those reviews on Trustpilot. Guys, the price of our membership, it's going up. Those free Amazon Kindle Fires are not going to last. People love free Kindles. They love free electronics. It's the perfect tool for you to stay connected while you're on the go. It's totally free. It's our gift to you for joining the TTG family. All you need to do is use coupon code TTG121. Get the 40% discount. Get yourself the brand new Kindle. There's 26 of those Kindles left. Okay? Otherwise, you guys can go to ttgfree.com. You can try us out for a full week, totally free, and see if you guys want to join the family. But remember, if you go through the free trial, you're not going to get the 40% discount, and you're not going to get the free Kindle. If you want the free Kindle, you want the 40% discount, you need to use coupon code TTG121 right here, right now. And we do have that money back guarantee, guys. Don't forget it. All right? Thanks for joining me here today, guys. You're the best. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Everyone, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications if you guys have not done so already. And I'll see you guys Sunday night while we go through that stock market weekly outlook and we talk about how we're going to make money there next week. Do not let me come back on the live stream on Monday and say, see, I told you so. Don't let it happen. Sign up now, get the coupon code, get the free Kindle, go through some courses over the weekend, do some studying, come back Monday, ready to rock and roll, ready to make some money. I know where I'll be Monday, trading small caps because they're red hot. They're on fire. We had a big week this week. I'm looking for next week to keep that momentum going. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you guys all in chat.